So after some initial trauma check-in, we're checked in.
Both going.
Yep, I'm here.
Heather's on this. Thought she was on the standby list.
I had to fill out a standby form, which was slightly concerning.
But that was just an April Fool's Day.
Yes. So where are we going?
Barcelona for a little 4-hour pit stop, and then Boston on our honeymoon.
Mwah.
Okay, we're here in the airport lounge. We've had a great time so far, and I've just discovered that you can go for a shower in here, and we've not done that before, so I'm booked in to go for a shower at 4:30, and it's currently just after 3:30. Ready for a 8-hour flight.
So there we go, that's us all done. And I've changed my jeans into my shorts to be more comfortable in the next flight, and I'm clean. Perfect.
A few moments later.
Wow, we finally made it after what felt like a very, very long
flight.
But we're here in Boston. It's quite late, so we're just going to our hotel and we'll see what happens. But we're going to stop at 7-Eleven.
Get some supplies. Heather's in charge.
We'll show you our haul. So this is our first cribs. Obviously, not gonna lie, Boston was just really expensive in a random place on our trip, so we just looked for a cheap hotel. But look at our view. Oh.
You'd think that might be outside, but that's actually just inside the hotel.
But the hotel actually looks really nice.
Yeah,
so
it's got a nice bar, but
we'll go and explore. First gas station haul. Some smart water. Some more smart water.
That's what we need.
Some more smart water.
That's good.
I picked up this for you.
Ah, Powerade.
A Powerade.
Whoa, look how red that
Punch,
is.
yeah, it looked quite pink. I know
like
you
it would
can
be
get
illegal
Powerade in the UK, but I don't think. And for me, I picked up vitamin water, strawberry lemonade. I just got sour cream and onion ruffles.
That's good.
And blazing buffalo and ranch. So
No, that
not as boring,
is
but
interesting.
slightly less. And then lastly, a couple of zero sugar monsters. One is Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red and the other one is Ultra Vice Guava.
Wow,
I hadn't seen these ones before. They're very pretty, this one.
Look at the top of that one.
Yeah,
that's real good.
quite cool. So that was the extent of the haul. Not very exciting, but a starter.
The next day.
Just come outside our hotel and we both just said, it's a sunglasses day.
Yeah, we got tricked because we have no windows outside our room, so I didn't really know how sunny it was at this time.
But it looks beautiful. I mean, it's very cold, very fresh. I think it's got a high of 5 degrees today, so it's going to be a bit chilly.
Yeah,
but
I think
lovely if it looks like this.
I'm already squinting, so I think we'll have to go back in. Swap.
Okay.
Look at
Ryan's
that.
got his contacts in, so do I, and we've only got prescription sunglasses with us, which was not well thought out. But we didn't expect it to be sunny.
No.
But it does say that there might be snow later, so
You can wear sunglasses
about
in
that.
the snow.
okay. Take two.
Okay, take 2. Here we are with our glasses on. There we
Perfect.
go. Ready to take on Boston for one day.
One day
Where are we
only.
heading first?
We're gonna head to Trader Joe's and get a coffee. There's either Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, which actually does some very exciting coffees and matches. So TBC when we get there, we'll see what's. But I've got coffee for the road.
Yeah, one to get is the 10-minute walk to the Starbucks. That'll keep Heather going.
Sorry.
Heather's really nervous that we're going to get done for jaywalking.
I'm not. I just want to abide by the code of conduct. So I'm trying to teach Ryan how to use the crossings. So quite clearly says where there's a white man, start crossing.
Which we just had a white man.
Where there's a red flashing hand, don't start, but you can finish. And then if there's a steady red hand, don't cross. So to cross, push the button. So you do. Oh god, that's
So Heather's first purchase.
from Trader Joe's. How cute are these bags? Cute. And then obviously we're in Boston.
A lobster one to match her lobster dress.
Yes. Adorable.
Lobster
But
roll that she's going to eat
we will be
later.
back for lots of goodies.
We're here for one day, so we can't really get much else.
But it was an exciting first time in Trader Joe's ever. Was that your first time?
My first time, yep.
So right across from Trader Joe's, I forgot I'd read that this bagel place, can't remember what it's called, Ruger's Bagels. I'd heard that was really good, so we were like, let's have a look. What have we gone for?
Double stack.
So it seemed like they're special, so we'll give you a review. So this is on a hash brown bagel, which was the main selling point obviously. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's cut in half as
My
well, so
God.
we can shade it perfectly. Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
Very good.
How'd you rate it?
Very good. I'm obviously more hungry than I thought. We'll just get another one.
Good thing we're in America, yeah. So, I butchered it earlier. What are we saying it's called? Ruger's. Ruger's? Is that what you'd say? Ruger's Bagels.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, close enough. Very good. Very good.
Hello, we've just arrived at JFK's first house. We're just learning some history about it now. It's not open today, but I think we're allowed to walk about the garden. Show you the front. It's quite a marvellous house. They had 7 children in this house and they thought it's too small, so they needed to get a bigger house. A bigger house. It's huge. Basement. And there's Heather. I feel like we're back home getting on a tram. Here we are. Here we're going to Park Street, which is the start of the Freedom Trail. So we're going to do a little bit of that and learn some history, some more history. We are Babcock Street. We're going Park Street. Oh, there's Haymarket, wow. Didn't know we could get a tram all the way home. Oh, Heather's talking to a local. Sorry.
So we just got off the tram. We're unsure what we paid for, but
Well, we're at Park Street and that's the
yeah.
start of the Freedom Trail.
Yeah.
Somewhere around here.
So we're gonna go and find out what's
We're looking
what.
for red bricks in the ground. A line of
Not
a line
these
of
ones.
red bricks. Look at that building, but
I know.
that's Park. Sorry about that. That's Park Street Church. It's an imposing, historic 1809 church in sight of famous speeches. It's got a 217 feet steeple. Look at that.
Okay, boring. Let's find exciting things.
That looks quite cool.
So this apparently is what Ryan was talking about. Our brick road that we're hoping is going to lead us,
Well, I think this
what,
is
2.5 miles?
This will take us to the start.
Okay, perfect.
Then we need to go back on ourselves.
Oh, okay.
So we're going the wrong way right now, but I think we're going to the beginning. I want to go to the beginning.
Yes,
See if there's a
start
sign
at the
that says
start.
This is the start.
Well, and I can see a hint of one of the things that you see on the Freedom Trail over there, so at least we know we're in the right place. So what's this, right?
This is Massachusetts State House, built in 1787.
What does it do? What does it do?
This is where the state legislature. What's that word?
Come back to that. Legislature? Legislature? I don't know that word actually.
This is where the state legislature meets, and it's the oldest continually running state capitol building in America. And it's got a gold roof.
It sure does. Sorry, I've got a hole in the middle of it. There you go.
I'll tell you more about it.
Okay.
Stand here. So the dome was originally made from wood, and in 1802 it was covered in copper by Paul Revere.
Superb. Sorry, Ryan did have an update on
So the roof's actually now got 22 karat gold. And across here, show that.
And what's that?
So this shows Robert and the men of the 54th Regiment of the Union Army. The 54th Regiment is the first all-volunteer African American unit in the US Army, which was formed in 1863 during the American Civil War.
I think the next site might be the church that Ryan was telling us about 2 minutes ago, so we can skip through this
now,
one.
No,
Oh, okay, he's got his script
it was
ready.
built in 1809.
Oh wait, there's that van that we saw earlier. We think that's like, maybe like the tunnocks of the US.
Yeah. Park Street Church is... I'll just use the first
Oh, okay.
one. Too many words in this.
Okay, where are we now, Ryan?
We're at the Granary Burying Ground. It's the city of Boston's third oldest cemetery, founded in 1660.
Third oldest is kind of a weird flex to be on the trail.
It's a final resting place for many notable Revolutionary War era patriots. Paul Revere.
Oh, you just mentioned him a minute ago?
Yep, it's pretty famous around these parts.
Okay.
And also 5 victims of the Boston Massacre.
Oh, yes. It's my kind of interest.
3 signers of the Declaration of Independence are also buried here. Samuel Adams. Heather's going to have a wee pint of Sam Adams later on.
Yeah.
John Hancock, do you know why he's famous?
Guns.
Nope, he's got the biggest signature in the Declaration of
Oh, I
Independence.
did know that, I
That's
did
why
know that.
People say, give me your John Hancock
Okay, signature, yeah. I have
And
heard
Robert Treat Payne, another person that signed the Declaration,
Any
but he just
nice
signed it.
fact about him, no beer, no signature.
His signature is just normal. Thanks.
Okay. So this is the next one?
Yep, we're at King's Chapel, founded in 1686. Boston's first.
First what?
Anglican
Yeah.
Anglican Church. King's Chapel is home to over 330 years of history.
It's quite hard to get an angle on this because it's just a little skinny road, but there we go. And they've still got their Christmas trees out. It is the 2nd of April, but c'est la vie. Let's move on.
Yeah, next one.
About to have his Marilyn Monroe moment.
I wonder if it's hot.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. It's very cold today.
Oh my god, that is hot. So this is Boston Old City Hall, but it's actually the former site of Boston's Latin School.
And now Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Anything else to tell us about
It
it?
offered free education for boys, rich or poor. White girls attended private schools.
Nice.
You can always do it on your way back.
Which one should we get for the Christmas tree? Either this merman with his cats, this one eating his lobsters.
That's me.
So you Scottish one.
That's me.
These are wild. They're hilarious. So our next one is across the road, but it's now a Chipotle.
Chipotle, yeah. Old corner bookstore, now Chipotle.
Also the cutest little Christmas shop up there that had the most hilarious and amazing items. I wish we weren't travelling so far afterwards because we definitely,
Take home with us.
yeah, it was great. There was a lot of mermans.
A lot. Anyone you wanted.
And Luke's Lobster's here, which was my original destination for my first Boston lobster roll. It's a bit early still, I'm not hungry enough,
We'll
so
come back to it.
we're gonna, there's a lot about, we'll be fine. Gonna find a boozer now.
The Old State House. It was built in 1713 and was the seat of Massachusetts General Court until 1798. It's one of the oldest public buildings in the United States.
It's the oldest surviving public building in Boston, and it's now a history museum.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear, but there's a helicopter. So I don't think you'll have heard anything Ryan said there, but you
Maybe
can look.
I'll put
Like
subtitles.
we'll go around the other side because it looks like there's a lion glistening in the sun. There's a bit more decor on this side. And that helicopter is still hovering. Unofficial stop, Samuel Adams tap room. I think this makes sense for us to stop for a little drink and take in all the history we've been learning, you know. Today, so we're obviously looking for somewhere to just have a little beer, just
Have a little Sam
stop.
Adams while we're here, you know.
And we walk into a bar. And who's working behind the counter?
I said to Heather, that guy sounds like a Scottish, doesn't he?
And he came over, he was like, Glasgow? And we were like, oh my god, what are the chances?
Yeah.
But very funny. He was very nice and gave us all his recommendations, gave us like screenshots of everything, which is ideal. We're obviously only here for a day, but I feel
Might
like
come
it
in
was,
handy,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
or if we come back again.
Yeah, definitely. This is our next site.
The Old North Church, which is in National Treasure. That's why we're here. Heather's never seen it. Thank you.
No, sorry. Apparently I haven't watched Good Will Hunting, National Treasure, what else? But I did finally watch Goodfellas on the flight. Not relevant here, but it was on my to-do list. Obviously me being me, we have had a drink, so now I need the bathroom. Ryan actually needs a toilet as well. But we're trying to look up and I don't really think there's public toilets in America, generally. But it says the fire station is open to people using the toilet 24/7. So that's going to make for a really awkward...
Maybe I can ask if I can use the fire municipal.
Yeah. So...
After I've peed.
So we'll see. So that's the fire department over there. But it does say on it public restrooms, but at another address. So now we're on route there.
It's actually a different fire station.
Oh, so it's still a fire station. So this is where we think our destination is. Somewhere around here. And I'm really hoping it is.
I think it's this one.
There was a delivery man coming out of the apartments that were 50 Battery Street, and he was like, no, absolutely not.
Toilets, yeah.
But
the police.
then, oh hi. But then a guy came out saying, look at these blue signs, and I think, blooming jackpot, hallelujah. Success, and they were the warmest toilets I've ever been in, which was great. And then look how pretty this is.
This is actually the firebolt station. You can buy a firebolt t-shirt for $20.
I think I will, you know, just to say thanks for the toilet use. It is the Boston Firebolt. Whoa, how cool!
Not often seen firebolt.
Wow, didn't know they were a thing. Ryan has gone for a Kong dog. What kind of Kong dog you got? Kong.
For a spaghetti one, which has marinara sauce and parmesan.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. So we're excited. It's our first ever corn dog as well.
I maybe should have just went for a classic one, but
Nah. So, reveal. Whoa,
go.
that's a hefty.
that's good right there. Yeah, this could be a messy one.
Is it good?
Tastes like a pizza. How's turn?
Hot dog pizza.
You're not on video. Oh my god.
No good.
What does it taste like?
A pizza. So now is the time. We're heading to Luke's finally.
We're going, and you're going to get the Lobster flight, aren't you?
Yes, I think so.
You're going to be
We'll
filled
see
to the
when we're
brim
in,
when we leave.
but I'm very excited. So it's just up ahead. went for the seafood flight. So we've got a lobster roll, a crab roll, and a shrimp roll, and a big old pickle on the side. Some very cute lemonade. What do you think? Are you excited?
Looks really good.
Woo!
First bite, here we go.
Oh my god, this looks like it's going to be messy.
You want a bit?
A napkin might be a good idea.
Good.
A few moments later.
So it's a little while later. We may or may not have had a long nap, or some of us might have. We got the tram back, and obviously we don't have any windows, so you can't really tell what time it is.
Yeah,
so
you think it's night time regardless.
Yeah.
So makes you feel a bit sleepier than you should be.
yeah, had a little nap. Ryan had a couple of drinks, and now
And I did a lot of research on where I can get some food before, because
Yeah.
we have to get up very early tomorrow for our flight. So I found some pizza places.
apparently one of these pizza places does salads, which sounds a bit suspicious, but we'll find out. So
Pizza salad.
yeah, sounds good.
Pepperonis on top.
Here are the goods and my goods. This cute little place. You happy?
I'm very happy in case,
Yeah.
just in case we get a bit sleepy.
Also, we went to CVS en route, and I got my mini hairbrush finally, which I'm delighted about because my mop really needs brushed.
And it was very funny because the woman in there was asking us to join the rewards plan. We were like, oh, we're from Scotland. She's like, yeah, but you don't have CVS in Scotland?
Yeah,
we were like, oh no, we don't.
CVS.
And they're like, she was like, no way, do you have anything like it? And we're like, well,
Kind
not really.
But our most exciting purchase was a little tiny Tylenol.
Yeah,
And our
little
Tide pens, which
The tight
we're
end's good, yeah. I'm
very excited about.
So I might need to spill some of my pizza on my clothes, that's my excuse.
Yeah, get a review of that.
We can see how well it works.
Now we're just heading home.
Here we go. I've
See
not
what
even
it
opened
looks
it
like.
yet. We just walked on because it was quite cold. But here we go. The upper crust. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh wow,
Well, that looks good.
that does look good. Doing a taste test for us.
Yeah, what slice do you want? What size do you want me to eat? I'll go this one, it's a bit loose. Feels good. Nice crisp crust. Some seasoning on top. Doesn't flop too much. Smells like pizza.
Smell. Ooh, very good, very good.
Very good.
So I can get my cutlery there, but whoa, that is a full
my God.
salad. Woo woo. So yeah, good reviews. Oh my god, that is massive. Seems like we might have let the battery die around. Well, one of us has got our boots.